Alright guys, Unfazed Gaming back again with another GTA Online glitch video. Now, I don't know if you're aware or not, but pretty much everything got patched today. All the duplication glitches, all the special vehicle warehouse glitches, all the Pegasus vehicles glitches, everything got patched because it all relies on the second alert when you're going in the side of the facility. Rockstar have patched that, so you no longer get the second alert when you're going into the facility. So unfortunately, there are no current solo duplication glitches out. Now, the thumbnail of this video might not make a lot of sense to most people, but I know there's a hell of a lot of you that watched my other video, and I did tell you guys to put a BMX inside your facility. Now at the time I bet you thought I was crazy, but this is what it's all about, guys. This is future-proofing yourself. So as long as you keep that BMX in your facility, I don't think this glitch will ever get patched. Don't hold me to that, but I can't see Rockstar patching this anytime soon. So basically what we can do with the BMX inside the facility is we can get vehicles inside the special vehicle warehouse. We can get aircraft inside any garage, facility, special vehicle warehouse. It's basically all the stuff we were doing last time, but extra stuff as well. So what you're going to need is your BMX inside the facility, and you're also going to need a special vehicle warehouse. Now you are going to need to own a special vehicle as well, if you want to put a Elegy Retro Custom in there or anything like that. But basically, guys, this is... I know a lot of you will already have an Elegy Retro Custom inside your special vehicle warehouse at the moment, but just in case you wanted another plane in there or you wanted to change things around, this is a method that, like I say, I can't see getting patched anytime soon. Now in this particular video, I am going to be putting an Elegy Retro Custom in the vehicle warehouse. However, this can be used to put anything anywhere. So in the case where I'm using a special vehicle, you'll just replace that for an aircraft, a tank, whatever you want to use. You can use literally anything. So, like I say, this is an example of doing an Elegy Retro Custom into a special vehicle warehouse, but you can use it for a hell of a lot more. If anyone's a bit unclear, just ask questions in the comments section. I do try and reply to as many people as possible. I am also going to post a duplication glitch where you will need an Elegy Retro Custom inside your special vehicle warehouse. That'll be coming later on. But I just want to give a shout out to JackMove, part of Broke Squad, for finding this BMX method. Big shout out to him. Anyway guys, that's enough talking, so let's get into the glitch. So, to start off with, first thing you need to do is you need a special vehicle. Obviously, if you're going to be putting a car inside the special vehicle warehouse, you need something that you can take the place of. So in this one, I'm going to be using the ramp buggy. So I'm going to call out my ramp buggy. As soon as it arrives, I'm just going to drive it for a little bit, just up to the facility doors. You don't need to go anywhere near the facility in it, it's just so that it registers as the last car that you've driven. So once you've done that, you're going to head inside the facility on foot, and as soon as you get inside the facility, you need to make your way up to your bike. Now, once you're on your pedal bike, BMX, whatever you're using, I'd recommend the BMX, by the way. I tried some of the faster bikes and you can't fit them in the gap that you need to. So once you're on your pedal bike, you just need to tap A and it will let you pedal it around the facility. Now at any point, if you press the left or right triggers, it will just fire you straight outside the facility on the bike, and obviously you don't want that. So that's the position you're trying to get in there. So if you can see there, I'm teleporting onto the bike and I'm exiting the facility at the same time. Now, once you get outside on the pedal bike, if this bike had a number plate, you would be able to see the number plate physically change to that of the ramp buggy. But because the ramp buggy was the last car we drove, this bike is now the ramp buggy. Now you need to travel this all the way to a garage with 3 bikes in it already. You need to have your bike racks full in one of your garages. So I'm going to take this all the way down to Eclipse Towers. Obviously, I've fast forwarded the footage there. So I'm going to accept the garage full alert. Once I get in here, I'm just going to replace one of my BMXs. Now, the reason I'm replacing the BMX is because the ramp buggy will now be hanging on this bike rack. Obviously, it doesn't show up. It's invisible. As you can see over there, there are only 2 bikes on that rack now. That's because the ramp buggy is now on that rack and it's invisible. So, for the next stage, we need to do basically the same thing all over again. So, I've just fast forwarded to the facility again now. So, all I'm going to do this time though is I'm going to call up the mechanic and I'm going to request a Elegy RH8. Now, the reason I'm using an Elegy RH8 is because I'm going to show you at the end of the video how to swap cars around once you've got them in the special vehicle warehouse. So I'm going to call up an LG RH8 as soon as the mechanic delivers it. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Run over to it, I'm going to drive it for a little bit, and then I'm going to enter the facility on foot. Now, the idea is to turn this into a bike as well. This will be hanging on the bike rack just next to the ramp buggy. And then once you've got them both turned into bicycles, you will be able to swap them all around. But it'll make more sense as I get towards the end of the video. Like I say, it is long and tedious, but once you've got it in there, it saves you so much time. So as you can see again, I'm going to head up onto the BMX, pressing A to cycle. Now remember, do not press the triggers, otherwise you will just leave the facility. So you want to wedge it behind here. It can be a bit tricky to get it wedged in there. The idea is to tap it really, really slightly, just so that it moves forward ever so slightly behind that post. You'll see on this last little bit here where I get it, just get on, tap it a little bit, keep getting on off. It's, like I say, it is tricky, but you just want to be able to teleport onto the bike. So as you can see on this next bit now, move it forward ever so slightly, I can teleport now. So I'm going to press A to exit facility and then instantly afterwards press Y. And as you can see, he jumped on the bike as he was exiting. So let's do this again. We've got to drive all the way down to the garage again. Obviously, a garage closer to the facility would be ideal. But in this case, I am using Eclipse Towers. It's a long way. So I am going to fast forward the journey again. But for you guys, there is quite a few garages kicking around up near facilities. As long as they can store bikes in the bike racks, then you're good to go. Anyway, once you get up to your garage for the second time, you're going to get the garage full alert again, obviously. Now, once you're replacing your bike, you will actually see the ramp buggy pop up in the list, or whatever special vehicle you are using. So you don't want to replace that. The one you want to replace is just another BMX. Now, once you replace the BMX, you now have the ramp buggy and the Elegy hanging on bike racks side by side. So, this is the important part now. As you can see over there, there's only one bike on that bike rack now, because the other 2 are vehicles that are invisible. So, I'm going to walk outside now, and I'm going to request the ramp buggy. Now, in theory, what should turn up is the BMX that I originally used to replace the ramp buggy. So, there it is. Now, the way to do this is to drive this into your garage, and all you're going to do is select the Elegy RH8, because this has come from the special vehicle warehouse. So all this will do by choosing the Elegy is put the Elegy in the slot in the vehicle warehouse. So now what I'm going to do is this Elegy Retro Custom here, the grey one, I am now going to replace the Elegy RH8 with that. Just showing you basically how simple it is to change cars around once you've got them in the vehicle warehouse. So I'll call out the ramp buggy, the Elegy RH8 should turn up, and there it is. And then all we're going to do is drive this into, and I must stress this, it has to be a full garage that you drive it into, otherwise you will lose the slot in the special vehicle warehouse. So I drive that into a full 10-car garage, I'm going to accept the alert, I'm going to choose the Elegy Retro Custom. So now whenever I call out the ramp buggy, that Elegy Retro Custom will turn up. And as you saw, I've got custom plates on it, so it is fresh and ready for duplicating. So if I just go to the interaction menu, request the ramp buggy, wait around for it to turn up, and there it goes. We now have an Elegy Retro Custom stored inside the special vehicle warehouse. Now, the reason I've done this is because I know a lot of people were struggling to hit the other method, Bruntango's method, because it is really hard, the timing, getting it right and stuff. This is long, but very easy. Like I say, if you've got a garage near the facilities, you don't have to pedal as far, it's not too bad. So it is a much easier method of getting a vehicle inside special vehicle warehouse. Anyway, guys, that's it from me in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know a lot of people keep asking for how you get the special vehicles and stuff like that. This is it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to stick a like on the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. So cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one.